Welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews. I am very excited because today we are going over Plunder beaks, okay, of the Plunderlings line. I am especially excited for this because Plunderlings is something I've wanted to talk about for a while, okay? On this channel, it's weird. It's like, you know, you start out with let's say with something that's like your specialty or what you're known for. Like this channel was very like heavy, like NECA, TMNT especially. But you know, there was always other stuff that I was interested in, like Motu classics and things like that. But there's only so much time, and there's only so many reviews you could do. However, Plunderlings, if you don't know, little goblin characters. I've been interested in them for a long time. I have a few of them. All right, it's just one of those toys I just never got to like review them. I know that I have at least like three of like the little guys. So I was very, very excited when this got sent because this is, I believe it's part of either the Plunderlings line or sort of like an offshoot, but Plunder beaks, which are these like really cool anthropomorphic bird pirates, okay? And I was very excited when they first showed the preview for this, and I'm even more excited to have these in hand. Look at how beautiful these things are, okay? Plunder beaks. You have Raider Flynch right there. You got Captain Longbill, and you got Berserker Quervo right there. Did I get? Yeah, that's a Q. And there, yeah, part of the Plunder planet. I guess is sort of like the multiverse of the Plunderlings. By the way, Plunderlings very inspirational as an independent toy company, okay? I feel like maybe one of the first of like the modern independent toy companies that started a Kickstarter, did it themselves, came out with quality products. I don't know anybody that held a Plunderling and was like, I don't like this. Everybody pretty much that has Plunderlings had agreed that like these are awesome figures. So I'm really excited to review something like this. Is what I'm talking about. This shit excites me more than like, sorry to say, like big company stuff, you know, like not that, look, Mattel, Hasbro, they always make good stuff, okay? But this is the kind of stuff. And again, these guys, very, very inspirational. So yes, the Plunder planet. And then you got these Plunderling. You know what these guys remind me of? It's going back to Warcraft, Booty Bay. All right. Booty Bay off of next to the Stranglethorn Vale to the south. They had a little rickety kind of like seaport town, and they had little goblins in there. And I feel like they had like guys like this like walking around. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I don't know. But I feel like they would go well in like that Warcraft sort of environment. So I'm excited to open these up. By the way, Plunderlings don't just make little goblin guys. They also make like bigger like troll guys. They're awesome. Okay. At some point I would love to do like a Plunderling walkthrough on all the different products. Not like they have a lot, but like at least like the different like molds of products. Like little goblin guy, bigger dude with the big cannons. If you see him, a bunch of them are on the site. I'll put the website in the description. And I guess this is like their new venture. So I'm excited. I think you can tell that I'm excited. Let's open up. What are the names again? Raider Flynch, Captain Longbill, and Berserker Quervo. I'll see you there, me hearty. Wow. These are awesome. Awesome. Great job. Plunder beaks. Plunder Planet, great job. I gotta say that first and foremost. Great job, okay? I'm starting out. I'm starting out with posing, okay? Just because I love this so much, all right? So, oh my God, these are, wow. I love these. I fucking love these. I want to go get some more Plunderlings now. I want to go back and pick some of the ones I missed. Oh my Lord, these are fucking fun. Seriously, I mean, everybody stop what you're doing, okay? Because I'm about to ruin, I'm about to ruin your wallet. Go get the Captain and the Berserker and the Raider. These are So much fun, and I could already tell before I even get to it that they're gonna pair up with some other fun figures. Let's talk about them. First thing you're gonna notice, you got some big wings here. Okay, you might have initially you might have gargoyles-itis, NECA gargoyles-itis, where you're going, Hatter, what do I do with these wings? What's going on? These wings look big. I'm afraid. All right, what's happening? Don't be afraid. You know why? Because you see how, and I got to talk about this first before we get into anything. You see how these wings have all these beautiful hinges on them. You see how they can fold. You see how they can do everything you need them to do. But not only that, okay, because these are all on a ball joint, you can minimize this wingspan. Like you can pop this off. All right, let me take his hat off. All right, and you can go. Hey, you know what? I just want this much wing. I just want that much. Okay, so then there you go. You get that much wing. You see? Now that looks lopsided, so let's go ahead and fix that. And there you go. Plunder beaks coming up with solutions for issues that us toy collectors have. Check this out. By the way, you can go even smaller. You can pull this off and just have that be on the wing, okay? And let's go ahead and try it. Let's just minimize it even more. Then boom, look at that. All right, check that out. And they're wings, you know what I mean? I have effectively shaved this down. I neutered them, okay? I neutered the Berserker, and, I made him more shelf-friendly if you guys want this, okay? Plunder beaks. Great job. Lone Coconut, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Lone Coconut is the company that makes these, okay? I just like the word plunder, so I want to say it all the time. But this is awesome. They all have unique faces. They have unique beaks, okay? Their bodies are pretty damn articulated. They come with some hands. I'll show you that in a second. You get this nice little ab crunch right there, and you can move back like that for all your aviation purposes. And then you got the thighs right there. You got a thigh cut. You got the knees that could go that much. And you get toe hinge confirmed. And I love that because these boots are big. And it's, if you ever mess with figures that have just like real big feet, sometimes that can get difficult when it comes to posing. So I do appreciate that they did that. By the way, the beak is posable. Check it out. There you go. Berserker going berserk, and with his little tiny wings right there. But they work. They work in. Kudos on them because they made these wings work in every formation. So they did their homework here. This guy comes with a sword with a rope on it, the soft goods rope right there, and then you get the sword, and the sword is real nice. So that's nice dings on there, and you can you throw this sword at your enemy, and it just stabs them, and then you bring them back, scorpion style. You do, get over here, and then you punch them in the face, okay? Or you use this, it lands in the enemy ship, and then you zip line on that, okay? It comes with all kinds of hands. You get the palm hands, you get the fist hands, and they all have these. But this hand I like the most because this is a sword hand, but very, very cool. What they do with this is they put the hinge on the side. The hinge on the side makes it so that you can point the sword at the guy, okay? Sometimes with figures, the sword can only face up unless the hand is like really lowered, and that kind of looks weird. This kind of gives it that nice like stabbing motion, so you can like naturally have that action. See, this is how I stab people. I do that, okay? And with this hand, you can do that. It's very important to make hands that could stab people. So that's what he comes with. We're moving on now to this guy right here. I love his colors. The Raider, okay? Raider something. I'm horrible with names, but I don't know what kind of bird he is. I don't know what kind of birds any of these guys are, although I think this guy's a pelican, okay? I'm bad with birds, but he's a bird. And I love his hat. The hat is fantastic. It's got this really great texture, very nice texture, and magnetic, okay? Oh, by the way, I forgot this guy's hat. This guy right here. Got this nice, cool, like dented, like metal, sort of medieval, almost like a medieval soldier kind of hat. And yeah, check this out. It's got like the rivets in there, but they're magnetic. All the hats are magnets, okay? I am a big fan of the hat that is also a magnet, okay? I love that about the Mesco Popeye figure, and I think maybe that's just the rule. Anybody who's nautical must get magnet hats, but if the hat is not something that is a fitted that can be fitted onto the head, you got to go magnet, because then it just doesn't look good. But yes, this guy, same deal, has that nice magnetic hat right here. There's big old beak. He can stab you with his beak, okay? I don't want this to get lost. The detailing on the feathers is fucking awesome, okay? Just all the cool detail on there, very intricate. And then even the detail at the top right there is very, very nice. And then he's got this sash that can kind of like float on him. They all have the same articulation. I do want to mention too, I just love the metal paint on the boots and the buckles and the details there. These are like $35 figures. They seem like they should be more expensive. I'm telling you, really great shit for the fucking price. And then this guy comes with this sword that looks kind of like a scimitar, curved sword. Okay, my sword is kind of curved too. I have a sword that's also curved. I'm not talking about something else. Anyway, let's move on to the captain right here. Captain, do I remember this guy? I think it's Captain Longbill. We're gonna float with Captain Longbill. He is a seagull. Check out all their mouths open, by the way. Okay, but check this out, because your seagull's got that big seagull mouth, and you can just open that. You can put all your contraband in there. Maybe you get on a flight, you want to put something in there, and then and no one is the wiser. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying if you wanted to, you could. But yes, I love his hat, the captain hat with the feathers on the back, and it is also a magnet. He has this really cool vest with the ruffles on there, and that's the, what is that? Is that an ascot? Ascot confirmed? I don't know. I will tell you what is confirmed. What's the word for epaulets? That's what these are called. Epaulets? I think that's right. Okay, dictionary check, please. But yes, very, very captain-y. And I love the gold on his. They all have different like metallic. This guy's got like the bronze, the gold, the silver. All of it is represented. And I love his sword too. Okay, he's got a nice fencing sword, nice gold. You can see the dings on there. I mean, they're done on purpose, but he has killed a lot of people. He's actually quite bloodthirsty, Captain Longbill. So, yes, my God, these are awesome. Also, these guys just fit with so many things. All right, here's him challenging 2012 Neko Raph, and, here's Captain Longbill, and he wants Leo to really pull that sword, and Leo's like, nah, fuck that. And here's the Berserker found a little Murloc buddy. And Raphael's just kind of like, yeah, I'm not getting involved. These are one of these things. I mean, I think it's like the sky's the limit. Like if you like cartoony shit, like I do, you know what I mean? Like you can probably fit this with so much. I'm just trying to think like what else. Like you can definitely have some fun with these guys. And then of course the guy he fits with most. Okay, just robbing him, just hand over the money, and of course Flipboard, he doesn't want to get killed, so He's going to hand it over, but is there really money in there? That's the trick. Flipboard's a tricky dude. So, yeah, I think I'll end it right here. These are awesome. The Plunder beaks, what a value you get. For $35, man, you get, like, these awesome figures with these amazing wings, all right, that actually work, and they articulate, and they're being conscious of your shelf space. So I don't have to sing that song. Remember the song, the Take These Broken, remember the one, Throw Them in the Trash, that whole thing. I don't even have to sing it. I think I get a copyright strike anyway. These are awesome. I now want to get more Plunderlings, okay? I mean, if Lone Coconut wants to send me some more Plunderlings, I'm not going to argue. Am I going to I'm going to say no to the company that made this shit. There's a reason why they're so popular, and nice people as well. So let's go ahead. Let's support an independent company, which is what this is. You wouldn't know to look at it because they make such great shit. But this is an independent toy company. And go out there, link in my description. Show them some love. Get yourself some Plunderlings, I guarantee, or Plunder beaks. I guarantee you have nothing on your shelf that is even remotely close to this, okay? So I love these things. I think you guys are kind of getting that I love it. Okay, see you later. Plunder beaks, ho! Bye-bye.